Hello everybody, Jardian here. So yesterday, I was recording a really cool video about a new sword I got, and it was a really good cutting session. However, an issue came up with the sword, and I felt really bad about just cutting the video halfway. So I'm going to finish it another time, once I hopefully deal with that issue. But I woke up today, and I was like, hey, you know what? I haven't used my comma in a while, so I figured I'd do that. Now, I'm not actually into dual wielding anything, even these, so I'm probably just going to use this one. Anyway, I'm just going to go through these bottles and maybe do some other testing. Look forward to it. Alrighty, I have not used these since my last video I did with them, which was probably just the montage. So, let's see if I can still cut with them. They used to work pretty well. Yeah, they still work. So, when I'm knocking these down, I still have cut every one. Just gotta figure out what I'm actually doing. So I definitely have an easier time just doing horizontal swings with these. Although again, it's not like these aren't cutting. This thing automatically cuts everything you do, but getting more statics when I'm doing sideways. That being said, that works too. Even on an empty bottle, this is able to almost cut it in half. Okay, well, oh wait, got one more. Yeah, so all this was, again, was me finishing off the bottles I had left from my cutting session yesterday. But again, really fun. These are exactly how I remember them, although I'm very out of practice. Really cool. Okay, everybody. So, first of all, with all that cutting you saw, that was all with this comma, and this comma has been through every video I've made with it. So all the grass cutting, all the water bottle cutting. I think it went through a pumpkin or two, but I've never sharpened it, and it was still good enough to cut those water bottles when I got the swing right. That being said, I'm now going to do some more interesting stuff and throw it for you. I've done quite a bit of comma throwing, although not recently, like by a long shot. And most of it, if you watched my stuff, was with the Black Legion and M48, and I had like 10 minutes of throwing them into pumpkins from like really long range. All of that got lost somehow, but I figured that it's a really cool thing to show, and I should at least try again. Now, I'm not guaranteeing I'll keep this setup or this angle, but I'll see what I can do. The last time I practiced with a lighter comma, it was with the Nisaku, which unfortunately had a blunter tip, and it was really not good for throwing. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. That happens a lot. And one more. Oh, there we go. So overall, despite the lack of practice, I'd say I'm still pretty decent at comma throwing. It's not exactly the easiest thing. If you understand like throwing dynamics and the way things rotate, basically, when it comes to the rotation, you have from this position to here. That's it. You have like this kind of angle. Otherwise, it bounces off there. It's not like an axe where you have the kind of flared head or even a hatchet head, this thing, you have a very small angle to hit it in there. But again, that went pretty well. I don't usually do rotational throwing with anything, so I'm just doing my best here. Sick. So now I'm going to be trying some horizontal throws. These are quite a bit harder, for reasons I might try to explain, but essentially it makes it a lot easier for it to hit with this side of the handle, even than going overhead for some reason. Likely, possibly due to just my muscle memory with throwing. I'm not used to doing this as much, but it's really cool when it does work. So yeah, I consider it quite a bit easier to miss when doing horizontal throws. So it's not like it's optimal or anything. However, it is still very fun, which is what I'm here for. And that is what I meant. That seemed like it was pretty perfect, but all it takes is to hit like right there and it bounces out. So yeah, none of this is supposed to be like overly impressed for anything. I'm all doing single rotation throws. I just think it's really cool to see, so I hope you enjoyed. You know, I'm gonna go for, if I could just get one or two rotational throws, which is very wide. I'll try that real quick. Okay, finally. So, that took me a lot of attempts. I'm only out of breath because I'm running back and forth between the target so much. But, cool. So that was a 2 rotational throw. That might be 3, I can't count. But, really cool. I'm actually going to show you the kind of damage this does when it's thrown at something real quick. Okay, so, let's see. These are not all necessarily from the one I've been using here, but you can see these slices on top there. That one's really bad. Here's the most impressive one. It was from the Nisaku when it hit the very top. It just sliced through the entire top of this and all that foam. And on the side here, it dug through. So it's a very interesting throwing weapon because there aren't many throwing weapons which purely work on a like slicing function, but this is one of them. Of course, you do pierce when you hit it just right with the tip, like I do. But in general, even if you miss with the tip or you hit a little early, that razor-sharp edge really works rather well to dig it in there. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, kind of a lazy upload from me, because I just wanted to have something up. But yeah, I figured I'd show you guys some of my kama throwing. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.